Hello and welcome to Perspectives. I'm Julian Paparella. Today is the feast of St. Alphonsus Liguori. Born at the end of the 17th century, St. Alphonsus earned degrees in civil and canon law by the age of 16, but left the legal profession to enter the priesthood at 27. In 1732, he established the Congregation of the Most Holy Redeemer, commonly known as the Redemptorists, to serve the pastoral and spiritual needs of the poor in his native Naples. He was eventually appointed Bishop of Sant'Agata dei Goti, and throughout his episcopate was a champion of devotions to the Blessed Sacrament, the Blessed Mother, and the Sacred Heart. After 13 years as bishop, he resigned to minister to the poor among his brothers. St. Alphonsus also made significant theological contributions, and today is known as a doctor of the Church and patron saint of moral theologians and confessors. The work of his congregation continues his mission of bringing the gospel to the most desperate and abandoned. For more on the Redemptorists, visit redemptorists.ca. Begun by a humble parish priest in 1882, the Knights of Columbus has grown to be the largest Catholic lay organization in the world, with a membership of 1.8 million. Next week in San Antonio, Texas, the 131st Supreme Convention of the fraternal organization known for its charity will take place from August 6th to 8th, and our Salt and Light team will be live on location to provide complete coverage of all the events. On Tuesday, we'll be bringing you the opening Mass live at 9:30 a.m., celebrated by Archbishop Gustavo Garcia Siller of San Antonio, and the State's Dinner live at 7:30 p.m., with a keynote address by Cardinal Sean O'Malley of Boston and remarks by Archbishop Richard Smith of Edmonton, President of the CCCB. On Wednesday at 8 a.m., we'll be bringing you the Mass celebrated by Cardinal Donald Wuerl of Washington and the inauguration of the Immaculate Conception Marian Prayer Program by Archbishop Gerard Lacroix of Quebec, Primate of Canada. Finally, on Thursday at 8 a.m., Archbishop William Laurie of Baltimore, Supreme Chaplain of the Knights, will preside over a memorial Mass for deceased Knights. In addition to these major events, Salt and Light will also be broadcasting a variety of documentaries and special programming to highlight the work and history of the Knights. This Saturday at 8:30 p.m. we'll be airing Father Michael McGivney, a documentary on the founder of the Knights, and on Sunday at 9:30, I Am My Brother's Keeper, highlighting the work of the Knights of Columbus. We'll also be airing our latest documentary at 8:30 p.m. Sunday, Finding St. Anthony, A Story of Loss and Light. Stay tuned, and for complete details, check out our website. As we begin a new month, there are two new prayer intentions from the Holy Father. The general intention for the month of August is that parents and teachers may help the new generation to grow in upright conscience and life, while the mission intention for this month is that the local church in Africa, faithfully proclaiming the gospel, may promote justice and peace. While the impact of World Youth Day and Pope Francis's first international trip to Brazil is reverberating across the globe, hear now the reaction and experience of those who were there.
It seems as if God gives us the right Pope at the right time. In the end, it all comes down to love of neighbor, to our coming out of ourselves, especially to the poor, especially to those who suffer, to those who are in need, and his whole life has been about that. And this World Youth Day, this is sort of the first, in a certain sense, kind of public global manifestation of his, what he brings to the papacy.
I think he's a darn good pedagogue. He's a good teacher. And he knows, hey, one can have his or her greatest impact upon young people. And if you affect them, you're going to very much potently affect the future of the church.
Há quem diga que hoje o casamento está fora de moda. Está fora de moda? Eu tenho confiança em vocês, jovens, e rezo por vocês. Tenham a coragem de ir contra a corrente.
We're the future of the church, young people, and we need to be salt and light for others. And I think when Pope Francis means, when he says go against the current, is not to adapt to the secular culture. We have to remember that we are children of God and that we are members of the church.
Maybe some people are kind of reserved about like sharing their faith with people. Like maybe they think, oh, I don't want to like push my beliefs on someone, which is fine, but you shouldn't be like, if you have a wonderful experience, like don't be afraid to share it with others.
And that's all for Perspectives today. Thank you for joining us, and for all of us here at Salt and Light, God bless you.